Hello folks. Well, this is the third year Jeff and I were asked to come and do flying demonstrations at the Lamar's, Iowa City's ice cream days for the club. Well, after Ricky gave me the invite, I went ahead and accepted. Then one of my subscribers invited me down to do demos for a mall show in Spencer, Iowa. This was sponsored by the Spencer Flying Club, and that was from 10 to noon, and ice cream days from 1 to 3. Although an hour and a half away, I figured we could make it. I asked my trusty sidekick cameraman, pilot, and friend Jeff if he was up to the challenge, and of course he said yes. So 7:30 a.m. in the morning, we headed out to Spencer with a load of helis, airplanes, and quads. So here are some of the highlights of each show and the surprise on the way to the second show. So keep watching and enjoy. Hey folks, we're dragging the trailer along here. We're full of airplanes and stuff. I've got Jeff. We're on our way down to Spencer. We're going to do a show down there. And then we're going to hightail it over to Lamar's ice cream days. We're going to do a show down there. So we're on our way right now. And we'll check in when we get down there. Well, when we first got down there, I met Nate the first time. And Nate's the one that invited us down to fly, and he shows me his planes. Well, first up was a quad flight with my camera transmitter. Nate took all the following airborne pictures as I flew my T-580 Surfer Girl Cam. Well, all the club members flew their planes and showed off their skills, especially in this wind. It was really fun. Yes, sir. That's right. Who's that flying?
Chuck. From Hobby Shop I bought a tri-face outfit that was years old, and I made it into a pacer and put it.
Well, here I'm flying my Blade fly-barless tail-rotorless MCPX, which, as you know, can handle pretty heavy winds, fly inverted, and even hover. Well, besides flying my MCPX, I also flew my Lady Bird quad, which is also a very big crowd favorite at both shows, and easily handled the wind with 3 onboard accelerometers and 3 gyros. Here I'm flying my PT-19 from Nitroplanes with the 4-stroker engine. It's a great flyer and one of my favorites. Well, it's a bit low for good auto, but I slowed it down just enough that the only damage was a broken landing gear. To those who saw my Deer Alert test video, remember I said the only way to prove they don't work would be to get hit by a deer? Watch this. All of a sudden Jeff begins yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" I hit the brakes and grabbed the camera as the first deer crossed right in front of me, just in front of my left bumper. Wow, that was close for sure. The whistles were whistling, but you know, these kids today, they just don't listen. Well, still got an hour and a half to go and it starts to rain. Well, this is the hobby shop by the Lamar's flying site at the airport, so I know we're getting close. Well, the rain stopped and Ricky, the club's newsletter editor, was flying. When he landed, he and Miles, the club president, came and greeted us. We set out all our equipment and began to fly. First, we watched the flying lawnmower. Well, here I fly my Surfer Girl quad cam, and Ricky takes the airborne pictures this time. I used my NightFlyyer Apult to launch and fly my F-18 Flying Shark and Eurofighter jets too. I got to fly my PT-19 again with a 4-stroke. Gosh, I just love this plane. Would you like to take a couple airborne pictures? I flew my MCPX again, and most were amazed at how well it flies in the wind with no tail rotor. Sure is fun. I also flew my homemade KK quad that I wish I'd had time to show the Spencer folks, but here it is, iRobot. Well, we flew most of our machines and had fun watching all the others fly too, and we got to eat ice cream. It was great fun at both places, and we appreciate the invitation to have us come along. Thanks a lot, guys. Happy flying. The next show will be June 30th for the city of Oldham, South Dakota's graduation day, so please stay tuned.